It's time for
Tech Tips with Sarah.
Hi, everyone. Thanks for joining us today for another Tech Tips with Sarah. Hey, Sarah, how's it going?
It's going well. How about you?
Wonderful. Thank you. So last week, Sarah, you showed us how quick and easy it was to build a Canvas app in Power Apps. And I got to admit, that made me feel a lot more comfortable about using Power Apps. So now that we have this Canvas app, can you show us a little more about how I can use that on my phone so I can be on the go and using my new app?
Absolutely. So let's take a look at how we can use Power Apps once you've created it using the Power Apps app. So try not to use app too many times because hopefully people don't get hungry thinking of appetizers. So let me share my screen again. We'll take a look at my main phone and see what we have available to us. So now we talked about the Power Automate in a previous tip. Now I have the Power Apps app. This is available on iOS and Android as usual. I'm going to tap on Power Apps, and I'm logged in as myself right now. And you're going to see that you've got some favorite apps or previous apps you may have used in the past. Now, the one I created in our previous tip is actually going to be available on the app screen. So here is my Contacts phone app. I'm going to tap on that one, and it's going to give you some tips if you want to close the app at any time. You just swipe to the left. I can click next and kind of see my tips here. If I want to zoom, I can do that. And I'll just click got it. So that app that took us less than 90 seconds to create, and once I saved and gave it a name, is now available for me. So when we were previewing the app in our previous tip, I was able to use some of the commands. I've got the refresh button that I can tap. This will refresh my list. Maybe I've had a new contact that was added. I can sort if I need to. In this case, it's sorting by the last name field. It's sorting it descendingly. Now I can sort it ascendingly. It's probably actually searching by another field, our address, address one city as an example. But the great thing about this is I can tap the arrow next to the contact name and I can see their details. So address one city happens to be Abilene. This is more than likely what we're sorting by. That's something I can fix in my Canvas app once I start testing things out like we have here on the mobile. Now with this contact, if I wanted to change something, perhaps Maureen is a diamond reward tier and I find out that, oh, actually she decided to upgrade to something else or downgrade to something else, I should say. Maybe she's a platinum. We accidentally put her at the wrong status. Sorry, Maureen. I can make that change and I can hit my checkbox to save that. So that just took me into my edit screen. Here's my detail screen. And maybe if I wanted to, I could just actually delete that contact and that would remove that from the system. So now if I go back to my main screen, Maureen is no longer there. But the great thing about this as well is the ability to not only look at existing records and edit existing records is that I can create a new record. So I can add one here. And please excuse my typing. Obviously, just put in some type of email address. City could be Fargo. And I can fill out this information. I do need to at least fill out some of my required fields, those that have that asterisk. I don't need to fill out everything here, and my fellow Fargoans will be upset if I spell our city wrong. So I'll make that correction, and I could then hit save, and that's going to add my contact to my list. So if I wanted to search for Fargo, it's just search my contacts, and there's Sarah that I just created. So these are things that you see that when you create an app, some of the items like what you're searching by, the fields that are displaying, the order of fields might not be correct. But once you get into the Canvas app on your phone and test things out, you can always go back to the editor and make.powerapps.com and fix those things. You'll see how that capability works and how easy it is to adapt your Canvas app to what you need it to do.
Right on. That's so cool. And I love that it's right on your phone, ready to go. Thank you, Sarah, for this lovely tech tip.
Thank you.
We hope you found this video helpful. If you've got a question for Sarah, please contact her at connect@sarahdelnick.com.